Hi guys, Steve here. I just thought I'd give you another update on my Baltimore and Ohio layout, what I've been up to in the last week. Quite a bit actually, quite a bit. The main thing I've been doing is wiring, and along with that some underlay under the track. This is a bit of a laborious process, but I think it's well worth doing. A lot of people put the track underlay under their track to make the trains run quieter. I don't know if that really makes them any quieter at all. The main reason I did it, and I'll just zoom in there, is to give it a bit more of a definition from here, basically there. So when I put my ballast on, it'll actually look a little bit more realistic once it's painted. So I'm going to show you just back to where I started here. You may notice from my last update, I've put a bit of this green grass, for want of a better term, on here for no other reason except it just looks a bit better. It's not functional, and I haven't tacked any of this track down yet because I've still got some more work to do on this side. So I've basically just put our underlay under all of this section here. I'll make another video on how I actually do the underlay, so if you're interested how it all comes together, that might help you out. Alright, the other thing I've been doing, as you can start to see in the background here, is building up my second level using foam. So where the mine sits up the top here, that's all coming up to a higher level all around the side. I had a lot of this foam left over from previous tracks that I did, so that's why it looks a bit patchy like that, which that's no big deal. It's all going to get covered in sculptor mould and cut to size and everything. I just hate throwing stuff out. I just thought I'd recycle it. So that's just held down using liquid nails. It's still wet at the moment, but basically all I did there was just draw the track outlay onto the wood down the bottom here, and moved the track and put this down and glued it and cut it to size, or just roughly to size anyway, with a blade. The other thing that you'll notice there, up that right up the end here at the top of the yard, that's 49.5 inches from the ground, and then when we come along the back all the way down to the bottom, that's actually about 45 inches. So I've got a 4-inch drop going right along the back there. So that's why I've built it up here, and you'll see around the back I'm starting to build that up too, so it'll be just a gentle slope. Okay, we're going to show you a bit of my wiring now. Okay, so my wiring, I'm running a very simple loom. I've just got some red and black wire, and what I did was I just laid that out starting there and just followed the track all the way around with just the red and black wire, the whole lot, and then gave myself an extra couple of meters. Then what I do with that, I get your wire cutters, so the strippers, and I just strip back about 1/4 inch of wire and off the red and the black, and then I attach these little Kato plugs onto that. So this is just a 3-way one. Now the reason I do this is it's so easy. It gives me a lot of scope. For example, where these go up and under the track, you can see the holes there. Here's the holes where they come out. When you've got something this high, you simply just put a hole through the bottom, and you've got probably, I don't know, 75 centimeters of wire to play around with. And obviously once all this is wired up properly, I'll mount all the wire underneath out of the way so you won't see it. But this is about the simplest way to wire up a track, just running a simple bus wire all the way around. Generally once it's around and on the track, I just mark it with a black texture roughly where I know I'm going to have some power outlets. For the purpose of this layout, I'm running a power outlet on every section. So in other words, in between this set of turnouts here, I would have a power section here up until about here, and then I'd have another one. I've found with Kato Unitrack you probably don't have to do that. I've just doing it so that down the track I'm not going to have any hassles with power and that sort of thing. The other thing you'll notice that I've done here is, yes, what am I doing? Why am I deciding to do this, they might all ask, because yes, it is going to be a DCC layout. On my previous layout I had all automatic switching, and I just found it, I don't know, just not user friendly. Although it's simple to use, I just didn't feel like I was part of the layout. So although I've got a Unitrack system, you can see it sitting over there, and I've got a whole lot of the DS64s to run my points, I'm probably not going to. I'm probably going to stick with this. And it just means that if I'm working on this part of the layout and I'm walking around watching trains and I want to work these set of points, I can just do it from here. I mean, it's a bit plasticky and a bit crappy, but I just think to be part of the train set, you know, it's just my personal preference. I probably, being the geek that I am, will put a DS64 under there as well, so I can have both. I can either manually do them or do them using the DS64. The other thing that I did, apart from this foam, is I started playing around with this bridge here. So this was just I don't know who makes these bridges, but this is what's left of it anyway. I just cut that to size so that all fits in there, and this one here I'm going to extend the legs down a little bit further with the gradient. That's about where I got up to before I ran out of liquid nails. So you can see again, this is going to be a bit of a drop down around to here. Obviously not that severe, I'm going to fix that, and then round to that bridge. So I'll probably start off at that height and work my way up into the second mine there. So that's a fair bit for this week, and I'll be back with another update soon. Thanks.